Hello and welcome back to the third episode of the Pokemon X Hardcore Randomizer Nuzlocke. As always, let's start off with a team recap before I talk about what we're going to do for this entire video. So this is Specimen, the Basculin with Healer. It has Headbutt, Bite, Chip Away, and Aqua Jet. C, the Beedrill, has Poison Heal, with Harden, Fury Attack, Focus Energy, and Twin Needle. Tongue, the Lanoon, our MVP, has Multi-Scale with Tackle, Growl, Tail Whip, and Headbutt. G's, the Hippowdon, our starter, has Refrigerate with Tackle, Sand Attack, Bite, and Yawn. Doublade with Heavy Metal has Tackle, Sword Stance, Fury Cutter, and Pursuit. And Sign, the Skorupi, has Simple with Poison Sting, Acupressure, Knockoff, and Pin Missile. That was a lot, but we have to talk about what we have to do next. Let's take a look at the town map because that will make things a little bit more clear. We are in this palace right now, we're going to do that. Then we have Route 7 where there is a Snorlax encounter, I believe, as well as just the Route 7 encounter. Connecting Cave should be another encounter. The gym in this city, another encounter in Route 8. This town, another route, and the Glittering Cave. So a bunch of encounters. And should be a ton of fun. If you look at this, we already have more Gen 5 references. If you didn't watch the last episode, I talked about a lot. There are so many Gen 5 references in the game, it's actually crazy. Already have Superior on the Golden Gate. Oh, this costs $1,000 to get. That's kind of crazy. But I guess we have to pay it. We really don't have a choice. What would actually happen if you didn't have the money to pay for this? Like, I assume they tell you to come back and make more money, but what if you made it to the point where it's impossible money in this game? You fought every single trainer possible and you sold all of your items and just rebought stuff. Like, is there a way you could soft lock yourself and just say, like, you just toss the Pokeballs at a random Pokemon and intentionally just, like, get rid of them or just trash them? I wonder if it's possible to soft lock yourself in this game. Right, this guy looks like he is missing a Pokemon, so we'll probably have to help him find the Pokemon. We got Milotic statue. I love Milotic, such a cool Pokemon. We got Bisharp on the left and right, once again Gen 5. You can never get enough Gen 5, can you? Alright, we got some pretty cool statues in here. I'm actually going to check each of these buildings to see if there's any Pokemon, or not Pokemon, field items for us to get. It does look like we can heal up our Pokemon, which is pretty good. I wasn't fully healed, so that's very useful to us. There probably is going to be some trainer battles at some point in this video. I'm actually going to skip all the trainer dialogue in this palace. I don't think there's anything that people give us. But anyway, let's just check through each of these rooms and see what's in store. We can also see some pretty artwork like this. Got some chairs with roses on them. Place is very nice. You can see why it cost $1,000. Like this guy appreciating the artwork. Got like a dark void off here to the right. I think it's just the end of the building. And we checked both of those doors. Let's check these to the right. See if there's anything here. Not seeing anything just yet. There might be no items in this place. But anyway, it's worth checking. Might as well check instead of worrying like, did I miss something? At least this way I know that I looked and I didn't see anything. Is that like a big mirror? That's kind of cool. Kind of crazy, but it's kind of cool. Alright, let's go up here. There are some stairs. Anything down here? Hopefully I'm not missing anything, but I haven't seen a single item. Alright, so let's go up to the top right. Anything up here, please? I'd love an item. Give me like a Master Ball or something, that'd be amazing. More people, another person. I guess people got money, they can pay $1,000 to get in here. Oh, that picture is kind of crazy. Does that not look like a real person? Like, I know it's not, like, it kind of looks like a portrait, kind of like the Mona Lisa. It kind of looks like that style. It's kind of crazy. Does it say who it is? The king who built the place. Okay, that is kind of interesting. Never really see pictures like that that are real life looking in Pokemon. Alright, another bed. Nothing too crazy in here. And I think we're just gonna go out here to the left, see what this hallway has in store for us. I think we can look to the left. Ooh, there's more Dratini statues. That's cool. See the Dratini off to the left. That is so cool. We can actually get close to them. We can step outside. Got this nice little balcony area. getting a nice little overview of the garden. That is so cool. Dratini, Reshiram, and Zekrom. Alright, let's go out. We're going to be at that courtyard momentarily. Not going to be all too long because we have to look for that Pokemon that I would assume is outside. Alright, anything else in this place? We already went through here. Let's go downstairs and go to the courtyard. And hopefully we can find this guy's missing Pokemon. And I don't think there is any encounters in this palace place, unfortunately. But it's okay, we're going to get a bunch of encounters. This place is just so pretty. We got the Dratinis, the waterfalls at the left of the screen. We got the Golurk with an Eevee on its arm, a Palpitoad, some type of knight or something. Oh, you could probably come back at some point and get a fishing encounter, I guess. I don't think I have a fishing rod yet. Let me check real quick. I don't think I have a fishing rod. Any fishing rods? Don't see any. In case you're wondering about the rare candies, I do have rare candies so I can level up before the gym. Just so I don't have to do any off-camera leveling up. I can just do it right here and whenever. Just to make things faster for me and faster for you. Because let's be honest, who wants to watch me level up Pokemon? You don't. And I don't want to do it. So it makes things faster. A berry, okay. Not too exciting. But we move forward. Hopefully we can find something of use to us in this garden. I'm just going to scan the perimeter. Oh, that Zekrom statue is so cool. I want to buy that. Can I get a Zekrom statue for my yard? That would be so cool. Alright. Not seeing any other items. Anything? Did I miss anything? Could have missed an item. I don't see anything. Alright, anything down here? Not seeing anything. Really? No item over here? Maybe there's something. Oh, you go like an aerial view. That's kind of different. Kind of unique and interesting. Don't see anything. Oh, there is an item. I was gonna say, I feel like if there's something on the left side, there should have been something on the right side. It was just a berry though. Nothing too exciting. Anything over here? This game, it really wants me to meet new people and trade with people. Unfortunately, I am not playing online. Nice pretty water fountain, isn't it? Okay, let's go through here. There's gotta be an item. Oh, there's a TM down here. Okay, let's get something crazy here. Give me what do I want? I don't even know what I give me like Dragon Claw when I get a dragon type. Oh, just the HM for cut. Okay. Well, that's boring. We do need it though, so I guess it's important. Alright. Anything else down here? There's gotta be like at least one hidden item, right? There's one right here. A thanks mail. Somebody we have to say thank you to. Alright. Let's go through here. I feel like there's gotta be more items. Gotta be something somewhere. Oh, there's the Pokemon. Is this like Pokemon Heart Gold where you have to get behind it? In case you didn't know, in Pokemon Heart Gold there is a Farfetch. Honestly, it was kind of a difficult puzzle, if I'm being honest with you. You had to step on tree branches and make it go certain directions. It looks like I have to tell her where to stand, either to the left or to the right. Okay, well at least she makes it kind of easy. She's kind of pointing you. It's going to be in one of two spots. Let's go ahead and put you... Does it actually matter? Left or right? Okay, I guess the right, because Pokemon is on the... I guess on the left I should say, because the Pokemon is on the right. You stand there, get this Furfrou to go up, hopefully. Hope it goes to down there. Oh, can I put her down here? This would make more sense. You lied to me. You said put me up here or to the right. Can you go down here? This would be a better place for you to go. That's fine. Go there, so now the Furfrou won't run too downward. It could have just ran left. I'm just telling you. Could have just ran left, but whatever. Alright, so we need to bring you up. Do I bring you to the left or the top right? Where's the Pokemon? I don't think it really matters. We'll just put her to the left. And then I'll go from the right. And hopefully that works. Find out. Puzzle shouldn't be all too difficult. It is Pokemon X and Y after what am I trying to say? It is Pokemon X. That's usually a pretty easy game. Alright, there we go. We caught the Pokemon. Not literally. Man, I'm losing my ability to talk for some reason. Alright. Gonna give us an item. I'm not saying I expect anything, I'm just saying an item would be pretty useful. Give us. Oh, you just want us to see the fireworks? That is pretty expensive. That's probably worth a lot more than any item. Maybe not in the sense of a Nuzlocke, but, you know, for, in the real life purposes, fireworks are expensive, so. And who doesn't love a fireworks show? Maybe dogs. Dogs don't love them. Alright. Where do we go? Okay, do we just go back upstairs to that balcony? Is that where we go? Alright, let's go back upstairs and try to find that balcony. I think that's where we go. I wasn't paying all too much attention to the text, if I'm being honest. But that was just what I would assume. Where is it? I think it's up here, right? Yeah, right here. Alright, do I have to do anything? Okay, she's... How are you up here? I literally ran as fast as I possibly could, and there's literally no way you could have beat me here. I guess logic just doesn't apply to Pokemon video games. Let's just appreciate this nice little firework display, I think. We're gonna see, right? Fireworks? Make more sense at nighttime. Gonna be nighttime? Well, whatever it's gonna be, let's just appreciate this. How wholesome. Alright. Fireworks. Seeing them during the daytime is kind of crazy. No finale? No nothing? Okay. It was very cool. Alright, we got a nice firework display. Are you satisfied with that? Imagine I just say no. The Poke Flute, yep, that is right. We need the Poke Flute to move the Snorlax that is in the way. Just tells him to go get it. Very good manners there. Just tell him to do it. No please, no thank you. Give it to them. Okay. This guy is very straightforward. But we do get the Poke Flute, which should be able to move the Snorlax. Thank you, sir, for the fireworks. Had some great memories here. Alright. So we should be able to go to Route 6 now and get our encounter, as well as move the Snorlax, which should be a static. We should be able to get a second encounter in the same route, which is pretty cool. Unless it is actually a Snorlax. If it is still just a Snorlax, I will skip the encounter, just because I don't feel like it's fair in a randomizer to take Pokemon that aren't randomized, right? I feel like that's not fair. But anyway, let's go to Route 6. And hopefully we can get a crazy good encounter. I don't even know what I'd want. My team is pretty... It's not so good. Let's be honest. It's Basculin and Lanoon are somehow my second and third best Pokemon. I think Hippowdon is clearly the best one. Having Refrigerate for Ice type, as well as Bite. Where am I going? How do you get out of this place? Oh, it's through here, okay. I feel like my weak link in this is Doublade. I feel like that's the first Pokemon to get booted from my team, right? Because Skorupi will be good at some point when it becomes a Drapion, unless its ability is terrible like Slow Start or something, or Truant. I feel like Doublade is pretty bad. Aegislash doesn't have its original ability if it does evolve. And it's just not a great Pokemon, honestly. What is this? Oh, this is Route 6? Did I say Route 6 or I mean to say Route 7? I might have already done Route 6. I think there's two different areas you can go. Which one do we go through? So this is... Okay, so we got Route 6. We need to get Route 7. I misspoke earlier when I said Route 6. We're going to be getting a Route 7 encounter. And we're going to be doing that pretty soon. What was that little side area? I'm kind of curious now. Sorry, I'm going back. There was like a different, like, alternate route you could take. I want to see what that's all about. Alright. Let's check what this is. I'm kind of curious. Just want to know what this is. Is there like an item or something? There's like a double battle. Let's go behind them, because I'm pretty good on experience right now. Helmet, that is pretty cool. Let's keep going. I should actually switch someone out front because Basculin is a pretty high level. I don't want it to over level. The level cap is 25. We'll put let's put Beedrill out in front. It really hasn't seen all too much action in the series. There's gotta be an item down. Why would they have an alternate path you could go? What is all this about? Okay, there's an item. Another berry. Just fantastic. You can't give me anything other than a berry, apparently. Alright. Any more items? I don't see any. Okay, it's just a different way to go. I might have missed an item. I really don't want to run into any crazy Pokemon. This is Route 7. Everyone's fully healed. How are we looking with Pokeballs? Or Great Balls? Because we need to catch this Pokemon. 7 Pokeballs. Where are the Great Balls? 8 of them. Okay, we have 15. We should be fine. Let's go to Route 7. I think we have to move the Snorlax first. And this in itself should be an encounter. If we do this, we should be able to get this one and then a wild encounter in Route 7. That's at least how I do my Nuzlocks. I know some people might do it differently. Alright, let's see. Our Snorlax encounter is going to be, after we play the Poke-Flute, what is it going to be? You want to take a wild guess? I'm going to say, hopefully it's randomized. I don't look stupid for saying it's not randomized. I'm going to guess that this Pokemon, I'm going to say it is, I feel like it's going to be, just say Frogadier. Vanillux? Not a great Pokemon, let's be honest. I do like the way this Pokemon looks, but it's not a great Pokemon. A Fury Attack really shouldn't kill. Uproar, so you're locked into the Uproar. That does 15? That's kind of scary. Oh, that does nothing. Oh, Beedrill is terrible. Beedrill, you really need to get some new... You really need new moves. I mean, I guess Vanillux isn't the worst thing in the world. I'm not going to add it to my team immediately. I'll probably check its ability, though. What can we do? The Uproar is kind of scary. Let's see here. I don't want to kill this thing. I also don't want to die. Go for Yawn and get a sleep off. I feel like Cheese can handle an Uproar pretty well. I do like Vanillux. I think it is a cool looking Pokemon. It's not the greatest in terms of actual usability of this Pokemon. Alright, let's go for your Yawn, get to sleep. You should be fine on healing. Yeah. 33. It should be done with the Uproar now. It is drowsy. And should we just go for like a bite, see how much that does? What if this has an ice type move? I'm not thinking. If this has an ice type move, I need to switch. Tongue, do you have something that isn't Headbutt? Tackle? Let's go into Tongue. It should be able to take an ice type move pretty decently. Alright, what is it going to go? Icy Wind. Okay, it's a good thing I switched out. It does have some ice type moves. 62. Okay, so it only does 7. It lowers our speed. But the good thing is this Pokemon is now asleep. Let's go for Tackle, try to get its HP down into at least the yellow. Okay, we're gonna have to hit it one more time. Hopefully don't crit. Is this the fully evolved version, or is this the second stage? I know there's Vanillux. Is there one more, or is this the last one? What is it, Berry? That's crazy. Wild Berry pop on a Pokemon. How do you have a Citrus Berry as a wild Pokemon? I guess this is a Snorlax, though. I guess it's not too wild. I will toss the Great Balls. Hopefully we can capture it. Looks good, and we got it. So I'm going to use a random word generator for this Pokemon, its nickname. And pull that up. This Pokemon, this nickname. Alright. Funny nickname. Pokemon's name is going to be Slap. Don't know why. The generator chose that, but its name is going to be Slap. Alright. I think I'm going to hold off on adding this to my team. It's going to be in the PC box for now. I feel like after we get a few encounters, then I can kind of reevaluate my team and see where to go from there. Alright, so we caught the Snorlax, that's great. Alright, this guy was talking about the Poke Flute, he gave it to us. Alright, bunch of gibberish, don't really care about all this too much. I guess he's just letting us keep the Poke Flute. Very nice of you. I guess when you have money, you just kind of don't care about things. Alright, we actually need to heal up real quick because we did lose some HP on Hippowdon. Thankfully, the Pokemon Center is just right around the corner. It's right here. I see what the ability on Vanillux is, just to see if it has a crazy ability, so maybe I could add it to the team. If it's anything just average or below average, I'll keep it off. I don't really see myself needing an Ice type right now because of the Refrigerate on Hippowdon. But I could be wrong. But we'll check things out. Let's see what ability it has. Organized boxes. What ability do you have? Super Luck. What's that? Boost the critical hit ratio of moves. That is actually pretty good. This actually could be a decent Pokemon for us. Its stats aren't all too bad either, actually. Like mid-30s for everything. Not terrible. At least for level 15. Alright, so we'll keep going. I'll wait to add to the team just so I can do the layout change all at once. If we do add it to the team. Because I don't want to keep changing the layout like a million times. Alright, let's go to Route 7 and get another encounter. Can we buy some more Pokeballs actually? Be safe, what if we get like a crazy encounter? Oh, where's the shop? Oh, they're built into the Pokemon. Back in my day, Pokemon Marts. Man, I can't talk. They had separate buildings for those. No, you didn't actually, just buy 5 of them. You didn't have this fancy Pokemon Center built in with the shops. It's like a Walmart with a Subway. The Subways were separate. Actually, that's kind of the reverse now. You never see Walmarts with food places inside of them anymore, which is kind of crazy. Okay, Route 7. We do get an encounter down here in the grass. But it looks like we are being stopped by 2 of our rivals. Or friends, I guess. Are they really rivals or are they just friends? Don't really know. I'm not going to use the Pokemon Daycare at all. Don't really care about it. But I'm more than happy to talk to you guys about it some other time. Yeah, I'm good. Alright. Thankfully they don't want to battle. I thought they might want to battle. Talk to you, you gonna give me anything? Nope. I was hoping you'd give us like an egg or something. Alright. This is so cute though, seeing Litleo. Meryl with the beach ball. What do we have on this? I had 2 Espers. Alright. I'm good. Let's grab our encounter. Does he want to battle? Let's grab our encounter first. So this is going to be our Route 7 encounter. Please be something good. And it's a Bonsly. What are these terrible encounters? I don't understand. I can't get anything decent for the life of me. And Beedrill is just absolute trash, honestly. Fury attack. I forgot it does literally nothing. I was thinking, oh, resist. Try to do like 20% damage and just whittle it down. Beedrill, it might be replaced. It really, until at least has a better moveset. Because, let's be honest, it is doing absolutely nothing for us. It's basically just a sacrifice mon at this point. It really can't do anything. At least we do have the ability to put Pokemon to sleep with Hippowdon. That is pretty big. That really does help capture it. That's kind of the interesting thing with Hippowdon, to see how it's like the grayish Hippowdon. In the picture, it's the other one, the brown one. It's kind of interesting that doesn't change for the how it actually looks in the game. Use Yawn, hopefully we can catch this Bonsly. Maybe, nah, I don't think I'll ever use a Sudowoodo. I was gonna say maybe Sudowoodo would be good, but I don't know, I think Hippowdon is gonna be the play, at least until it's gone. Hopefully that never happens though. You're gonna copycat my tackle, I really don't want that. The sleep and the yellow. know what that means? We're actually gonna use a Pokeball. This should be easier to capture and we can save the Great Balls. Let's toss a Pokeball. Bonsly. I do have a soft spot for Bonsly because I think the Brock in the TV show that had a Bonsly. Here we go. Bonsly is caught. Random word generator. Alright, this Pokemon's name, hopefully that fits, says competition. I feel like that's kind of fitting. It's competing for a spot on our team. Hopefully that fits. If not, we'll figure something out. Let's do competition. I think it fits. Yep, it does. We're good by one character, if I spelled it right. Hopefully I did. Competition is in box 1, so that was our Route 7 encounter. I'm not. Let's put. Wait, where? Oh, he's right there. Okay, I'll say, where'd he go? Let's put someone else out front because Beedrill is pretty not so good. Let's put Sign the Skorupi. Maybe you can get some action. I want to see what else I could have gotten. I love to play this game. I don't know why. Usually it makes me more sad. A Bonsly, okay. So it feels like it probably would have been a Bonsly if we saw it twice in a row. But let's see. Alright, let's go to the next area that we need to go to. Somewhere to the left, what do we have? Trainer tips. In summary, you can change the position of the moves your Pokemon knows. Y'all ever do that, or you just leave the position the same? Doing. The trainer. Can't really tell. It is a trainer, okay. I guess I didn't need to do that battle. I was just kind of curious. I saw someone painting in the middle of a route. I want to talk to him. Skiddo. Really cute Pokemon. It really is the GOAT. Level 16. Oh, the levels are kind of scary now. What type is Skiddo? Is it normal? I don't even know. I feel like I should switch out. I feel like Skorupi is going to be really good down the line for us. Let's go back into Cheese. Feels like the safe switching, not close to being over the level cap. And really, what is a Skiddo gonna do? A Skiddo gonna do to a Hippowdon? Gonna do a Worry Seed. That's what's gonna do. Refrigerate now becomes Insomnia. Okay. Well, I was gonna use Tackle, but I guess I'll go for Bite now. See how much that does. Maybe we'll get a flinch. Flinch. No flinch, but it's okay. Leech Seed, that's fine. Hopefully. Still a 2-hit KO. Be close. I think we might be just not enough to kill it. Yeah, just not enough. Razor Leaf, that actually is going to do some decent damage. Thankfully, Hippowdon has some great defense stats. Do we outspeed? I think we outspeed, but I don't think it's worth the risk. In case we don't, because a Razor Leaf is a high crit move. Who do we go to? Do you have anything that's useful yet? Not really, to be honest. Okay, so as Razor Leaf, can't go into Basculin. Somehow, someway, the answer has always been Tongue. Tongue has put in so much work in this series for us. Razor Leaf, I'm gonna say it does 18 damage. It only does 7. Wow, and that's with a crit. Wow, that is actually insane. How good Tongue is. Headbutt, this should take it out. Y'all ever have a Pokemon that you just like completely sleep on and then you start using it in a playthrough and you're like, wow, I've like really just like your whole perspective on that Pokemon has changed because you don't expect it to be that good? Not saying that Lanoon is a crazy Pokemon, but like for us, I feel like more often than not when I don't know what to do, just a stab headbutt has been the answer. Ooh, Dig, that is actually a good move. I like having Yawn to have Pokemon sleep. Tackle has, or Takedown has recoil, but 90 damage. I feel like you have to go with the 90 damage move, right? Okay, we're gonna get rid of Tackle. This may be a mistake, but I feel like a 90 damage Ice type is kind of crazy. We do beat, was that Esteban? Is that your name? I didn't really catch it. Alright, so we're doing fine. Skorupi still is at full health. Jeez, why does it have a TM next to its name? What's that about? Oh, is that because of Dig? Is it like, oh, that's like a, okay, I see. It's not like an HM, but it's like a move you can use. I'm gonna go heal up real quick. You ever get a bike in this game, or is it just roller skates? I wonder. I guess I could look it up, but I really don't feel like it right now. Back to Pokemon Center, heal up once again, and then keep going through Route 7. Got a lot in this video we're gonna do, so it's gonna be a ton of fun. Alright. Should I see what Bonsly's ability is? Actually, no, let's look later. We'll have some suspense. Even if it was something good, I'm not adding a Bonsly to the team. I don't know when it evolves into Sudowoodo. I feel like that typing with Hippowdon is too redundant. Any ground or rock type Pokemon, I really don't want two of them. Because there are so many water type Pokemon in this game. I don't want to have, you know, too much of that. Alright, we have a double battle. I was not expecting that. Hopefully there are two easy Pokemon. Or at least relatively easy. And Stu. Zorua and Audino. Gen 5 battle right here. Both of y'all come from Unova. Alright, my team looks so terrible on paper. I'm sending out a Skorupi and a Basculin. Skorupi is way too low of a level right now to be using it. I should probably just quit sending it out front. Zorua, is that dark type? Is that what it is? Okay, so we're gonna switch into... What do I want to switch into? I feel like I want to go into Hippowdon because the Sandstorm isn't going to affect it. And then Basculin, you can just go for... What would be good? Is Headbutt have a chance of a flinch on the Audino? I feel like that's the play. And you avoided it. Why didn't Skorupi switch out? Oh, it had Pursuit. That is so insane. Almost lost Skorupi there. That would have been devastating. I don't feel like I can lead with Skorupi anymore. These Pokemon are all higher levels than it. Headbutt did do a decent amount of damage from a Basculin, which is kind of insane. Okay, we're gonna double in on the Audino just to take that out. And I really don't know what does more damage. Audino did outspeed, didn't it, or no? I don't know. We're gonna click it again. You do outspeed, but could flinch. Pursuit, such a scary move in a Nuzlocke. Alright, take the Audino out. That's great. We were able to take it out before he even got a chance to get a move off. The experience Audino gives is so insane. Like a chance, he gives so much experience. Alright, bunch of experience. But we get Pursuit of our own. That is so funny. Almost died to a Pursuit, but get one of our own. I feel like Acupressure really isn't good for us because I know we're in a double battle right now, but I feel like it's too situational for us to have any use of it. I for the life of me, I never remember what is super effective against dark types. Is it Poison? Is that what's super effective? Atomize, what is that? Atomize? User sheds parts of its body, make itself lighter, and sharply raise its speed. I don't care about speed. Speed. I am speed. Alright. Give up, yep. Use level 19, Rage. You want to learn Rage? What is with these terrible moves? Not gonna use Rage. Beedrill might actually be the weakest link on this team, as crazy as it sounds. I thought Beedrill would get a decent bug-type move at this point. It really doesn't have anything worth anything, honestly. Alright. Let's go for... This would be Ice-type, but I really don't want to risk the recoil. Or should I just see how much it does? Let's see what the recoil looks like. We should be safe this battle. And then we'll go for... see how much Aqua Jet does. I'm kind of curious. This is just like, we're testing the waters here. See how much stuff does. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. I really did not need to use takedown, so I'm just losing, but we avoid the attack anyway. That should hurt Sword, right? I might just take it out. And it does, cool. Moral of the story, Basculin is the greatest Pokemon ever, apparently. I don't know how last episode I thought I was going to take on the gym. We're already pretty far into this episode, we're nowhere even close. That's kind of crazy. The spacing between gyms can be kind of off in a lot of Pokemon games. Let's get Skorupi out of here. It really doesn't have anything it can do. And let's put out good old Lanoon. Lanoon is just the safest Pokemon we can put. It's not good against ghost types. It literally can't do anything. But oh, is this a trainer battle? Battle Shadow? Alright. Are you winning the battle or are you just trying to tell me something? It looks like you're just talking to us. I don't think this is anything for us, personally. I probably should have skipped this. Or maybe I'm forced to, I don't know. Alright. I'm not going to do this at all, because this really doesn't pertain to the Nuzlocke at all. Let me just keep skipping through all this text. Hopefully they don't force us to do anything because I don't want to. Yeah, receive the title of Baron, okay. Don't know what that means, but cool. Is that good or is that bad? Alright. If you have any questions, ask somebody. Whatever. Sure. You always have a camera just like in front of you all the time. It's kind of crazy. Alright. She needs those, whatever you call them. I always wanted a GoPro when I was younger. I did a different style of content, like more IRL content. Now that wouldn't really be applicable to me. But yeah, I wonder if people y'all still use GoPros? Are they still like making new ones? Because I really haven't paid attention since then. Wigglytuff, this is gonna be a boatload of experience. Mold Breaker, it breaks the mold. Who really cares, alright? Headbutt. Lanoon is the greatest Pokemon ever, so please don't hurt it. The fact that it does 50% damage on a bulky Wigglytuff is insane. And that just completely just ate that double slap. Lanoon is so good. I take back literally everything I've ever said bad about this Pokemon. Lanoon is so good. Alright. Can you imagine I make it all the way in a hardcore Nuzlocke with Lanoon? Are you winning the battle? I feel like somebody's going to battle me at some point. They've been stopping me all way too much. And of course, she wants to battle. Irno and Trevor against K-Meister and me. Alright. I didn't realize they're still using my nickname, but it's cool. He's got two Pokemon, that's not fair. Helioptile and Skiploom. Thankfully, nothing too crazy. What does she have? A Lampent. Ooh, a Chandelure would be crazy if you said this Pokemon. Chandelier, one of the coolest Pokemon ever. And it has Drought. Wow. Okay. Lanoon, you could probably just stay in and Headbutt, right? Who's more of a threat? Helioptile? What's the Skiploom gonna do? This Pokemon is so good. Dunspoor, okay, that is kind of annoying. Paralyze action. Fire Spin, is that really the best you have? We're just gonna click Headbutt again. I know we're paralyzed, but I really don't think Skiploom is gonna do anything, even if it does outspeed us. Fire Spin is such a terrible. Never mind, it's a crit, and it takes it out. Isn't Fire Spin like 20 damage or something? Insanely low. You have to watch out for the level cap though. 22 is kind of a high level. I might have to turn off the experience share soon. I got all these rare candies for this series and I realized that I might not even need them. I did use them in the first episode though, so it was useful. Well, again, do we have any... I guess Takedown, right, would be super effective because of Refrigerate. Or we could go in the Beedrill. What's his attack stat on Twin Needle? 25. We see how much that does. I really want Beedrill to actually do something. Well, we can't even switch out. Okay. Does it have Arena Trap or something? I don't know, but I guess we can switch out. Please don't have anything crazy. Mega Drain. Okay, only does 10. Infuse Ray. Thank you. That was actually a good play right there. Is it though? You probably have a fire type move that could just take us out. Double para. That is so tragic. Okay, Headbutt. Can you go for the Lampent? She's not doing a Nuzlocke, I am. Can you please do something else? I swear if I get paralyzed and I lose Lanoon, okay, good. How's that not kill? Please attack this thing. Please don't be stupid, Lampent. Please attack it. Or just get hit in confusion. Synthesis? Okay, this is actually scary. Because I can't heal. And yeah, this could be dangerous. Please land. That should take it out, right? Thank you. There's actually a legitimate chance we could have lost Lanoon there. She kept healing, and I kept getting paralyzed. There was actually a chance of that. His Lampent doesn't seem like it has all too great of moves. But we do win. Okay, we should get some decent money here, right? 3,000, that is great. I could use an amulet coin right now, get double the money, that would be awesome. Okay, cool. I don't know if the next city is here or not, but I am losing an item. I am going to heal up just to play it safe. I don't want to walk into another surprise trainer battle. So this may seem like useless or not worth it. Trust me, I've said things in the past before with Nuzlocke, so I'm like, oh, I'm not going to heal, and I completely end up regretting it right afterwards. So we're going to heal, play it safe. Alright, let me see how we're doing with time. I'm just kind of curious while we're healing up. Wow, we've already been doing this for a while. Hopefully we can get to the gym. It's like such a far ways away. Alright. Probably need to lead with someone else though for this foreseeable future, because level 22 is kind of high. And I can't go above 25. So we'll lead with Hippowdon, because it is a few levels below Tongue and Specimen. I still can't believe we haven't lost a Pokemon. Alright, let's keep going. Hopefully we have nothing too crazy ahead of us. We really haven't had too much of a challenge with any of these fights. We did have a couple D-Rage candidates with Garchomp and Gyarados. We should get an encounter here. Great. What's down here? Or is this where we're supposed to go? Oh, there's the item. I forgot. Let's grab this item right here. Item. Sachet. What is a sachet for? Looks like you put something in it, but what is it for in this game? Sachet filled with perfumes, okay. Not too great for us, unfortunately. We have to go through this cave. Wait, what'd that say? Okay. We go through here to get to the other city. We're gonna get our encounter, and then we'll go downwards. Let's get our encounter first. We have our Powdon out. Okay, good. Just so we can put the Pokemon to sleep. Let's get an encounter in this cave. I'm gonna call it, it's gonna be a Machoke. What's it gonna be? The Drifblim. I'm not mad about that, I like Drifblim. Drifblim is a pretty cool Pokemon. Good typing. Let's use Yawn and put this thing to sleep. Focus energy, that is a little bit scary. We should be able to put it to sleep. I don't want to accidentally kill this thing, because that would be really devastating, so I don't think we can hit anything with it, because we are 7 levels above. Until you can hit it is this Beedrill that's terrible. As crazy as it sounds, because it is 7 levels above it, it should do more. Is one of these a better option though? I don't think so. Let's just go with Fury Attack on Beedrill. See how much this does. Like, you guys are in for a very long video today. I didn't realize there was this much filler stuff in between the gyms. Oh, I'm stupid, okay. I forgot about your typing. I really don't think Twin Needle would kill though, would it? I know it's stab, but like, right? It's not gonna kill? There's no way. I really want this Pokemon, so... They'll do 50 damage. I really don't see that killing. If it does, it'll be very devastating, but we'll find out. With as terrible as Beedrill's been this whole series... Okay, yeah. It's not even close, it's resisted. I forgot it resisted. Alright, it woke up. Minimize, that is pretty annoying. Is Beedrill really just this bad of a Pokemon? I know it's resisted, but that's like literally no damage. I'm just gonna keep watering it down a bit. Avoids the attack. I forgot about the minimize. Does this apply to... Yeah, it applies to every Pokemon. Okay, who can hit this thing and hit it fast? And not, like, kill it? Not gonna be the same situation again. I don't want to poison it. I don't see anything I like. Maybe you can hit it with something. But we saw how much Aqua Jet just did. I don't think we can. I don't know what to go for. I don't wanna lose this Pokemon. A Beedrill I could lose for sure, but I'd rather I'd switch this thing over Beedrill in a heartbeat. Keeps avoiding the attack. Gust. Not gonna do all too much, even if it is super effective. We just toss a Pokeball, see what it does. I feel like we're gonna need Great Balls for this one. Let's see if it even shakes. This will give us an indicator of its catch rate, somewhat. Alright, we caught it. Fully healed. Not fully healed, full health. Almost full health. No status or anything, and we get a Drifblim. I wonder what its ability is. Ghost Flying, that is a pretty decent typing. But yeah, random word time. Let's check. This one, interesting. This is going to be Tendency. I was going to try to make a connection here, but I don't really see any. Tendency, the Drifblim. I like using these random words. I feel like this is more fun. I think we have to actually, before the gym, we should go down here and check out the town and cave. Do we need to heal up anybody? I don't really think so. Once again, I will wait till we get all the encounters to shift around the team and do any layout changes like that. Can we... Okay, we do have Cut, but I don't really want to teach it to anybody just yet. There's another cave right there. Is there an item down here? There's got to be an item. Why would you have a patch of grass that you can walk through? Bellsprout, I love Bellsprout. Such a cool Pokemon. I'd love to tell Bellsprout that it got a Mega Evolution all the way down the line. Maybe not in the game that introduced it, but in Pokemon Legends Z8 did get a Mega Evolution. Gotta be something down here. Why would you have this and not have something? Oh, there was one of our starter choices, a Whirlipede. Alright. Got away safely. Great. Is this just... Is it just a berry? Oh, there's an item right here. Another berry. A list of things you don't want to see. 2 berries. Not going to use any berries in this playthrough. Alright, let's go up here. Is this a different cave? Connecting cave. Is that what this was? This connecting cave? Okay. There's another cave, I think it's the glittering cave we'll go to. I think we have to go this way first and then go back and take on the gym. Looks like we have a trainer battle. Actually, we don't. Oh, she'll rest up our Pokemon. Thank you. Alright, what is off here to the left? Route 8, this is a new route. Somebody is stopping us. I was about to say let's get our new encounter, but it looks like we're being stopped. Asking about our Hippowdon, okay. Coastal Kalos Pokedex was added to that. That's cool. Route 8 is a new route. Find a full restore as a hidden item. This looked like that would have been a hidden item, so I thought I'd check. Alright, let's get a new encounter. This is a new route, right? Route 8. Let's check the town map. Let's play it safe, then be sorry. Route 8, yep, so we're gonna go down here, go to this town, get a Route 9 encounter, a glittering cave encounter, and then we'll go to the city and take on the gym. I hope that all happens in this video. I should be able to make that happen. We'll see. Let's get our encounter right here. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be a Xerneas. You heard it here first. That'd be my ideal choice. This has not been a lucky series in terms of encounters. It's been pretty rough. Spearow. Out of any Pokemon I could have got in Pokemon X and Y, give me a Spearow. I mean, just look at my team. This is what I'm working with. I'm just gonna send out Beedrill because I don't really care if I lose it. I know it's kind of stupid. This is a flying type Pokemon. It could be super effective. If I lose a Pokemon with Spearow, I should probably just retire. Okay, it's full. It's asleep. One Pokeball should just capture this. We'll just toss a Great Ball. I know a Pokeball should do the trick. I really don't want to spend time trying to catch a Spearow with Pokeballs. We'll toss this Great Ball. It should capture it. And it does. Almost said that too soon. Alright, random word generator. Alright. This Pokemon's nickname will be Writer. Like writing a book. Writing an essay. Writing a poem. Whatever you are writing, this Pokemon, it's writing. So this is Writer. I feel like I'm going to use this random generator when I'm actually doing playthroughs on my own. I think it's kind of more fun to have Pokemon like this. I always have a hard time coming up with nicknames. I kind of do some basic boring nicknames usually. This has made it a lot more fun and interesting. Is there somewhere up here to the left? I don't see anything. What else could we have got on this route? Watch this be the Xerneas now. Poliwag. I would have much rather had that. Well, maybe. I honestly, I really don't want to replace Basculin at this point. We couldn't get away, and Hypnosis. Please just run. Run. Seriously? Are you that slow, Hippowdon? I switch out to a different Pokemon and try to run away. Let's go. I know it's a joke, but Beedrill should be kind of fast. It has wings, it can fly. You should be fast. If you're not fast, I don't even know what to say. You should be fast. Water Gun, 57 to 50. At least it doesn't, and that's a crit. At least his defense seems somewhat decent. The attack stat, though, that's a whole nother story. We got a trainer there. I'm actually going to avoid him because I don't need to fight anybody really right now. Let's just keep avoiding these trainers. I'm really just kind of focused on getting the encounters. What else could we have had? Medicham. Once again, without its original ability, pretty worthless Pokemon, to be honest. I think this Pokemon originally has pure power or huge power. Okay, I guess I need to switch to a different lead. Hippowdon is so slow. I just wanted to get him some experience. Or get her some experience, I mean. Let's switch. That's not switch. There's... No, that's not switch either. This one is switch. Okay, so let's switch out... Who do we want to go in front? Let's just put out Basculin. If it gets close to 25, I'll just turn off the experience share. Where do we go? Ooh, I would have loved that. I forgot we can just get Mega Evolutions out in the wild. That would have been such a good encounter. Alright, let's see if there's something right here. It's got like a little blank patch of grass right here. Any hidden item? Not grabbing anything, I tried. Okay. What is down here? Anything? Some more trainers. I actually probably should save. Just in case my game crashes, I'm just saving. We're still going. I just want to save to be save, be safe. There's so many wild Pokemon. Porygon. Very interesting Pokemon. It has pressure. Right, where are we trying to go with this? Next town, right? I think this next town just has fossils, basically. There's really nothing we need to do there. It's just getting encounters at the next few areas. That's what we're gonna do. There's something to the right here. Okay, it's probably an item. I'm gonna go for it. If you ever see like a little hidden corner, especially with a trainer trying to block something, more than likely an item would do that is easy as it could possibly be, so thank you. Specimen. Probably do have to switch out though because you do have a type disadvantage. Level 20 it is, the levels are getting a little bit up there. Do you think Beedrill can actually take out a Pokemon? Should I try Twin Needle? How much it does? I'm really trying with Beedrill. I really want Beedrill to be something. I'm trying to make something out of nothing. Water Sport, why do you have Water Sport? What do you plan to do with that Water Sport? Twin Needle. At least his defense is okay. Probably gonna take 3 attempts at this move to be able to take it out. I just really want to get Beedrill some work in. Alright, it is gonna take 3 hits unfortunately because of it using that move. But it's okay, we're fine. This is such a long journey to the next gym. I really didn't expect it to be this long. If I did that last episode would have been like 3 hours, which would have been absolutely insane. Bunch of experience points, Cheese is level 21, Tyne is level 18, and so on and so forth. And it looks like we got some money. Could be a hidden item up here in this corner. Let's see. Could be something, right? Why are you hiding in this corner then? Oh, there we go. RSVP mail. Okay. All that for a piece of mail. Right. Trying to go around this guy. He's kind of blocking the way. There we go. Alright. Let's keep going down and try to get to the next city. Just so we can get the Glittering Cave encounter. Got a bunch of that, but we can... There's so much here. Wow. Keep going. I know we could do this later on in the video, or later on in the series, but I feel like right now, the most important thing is that we get as many Pokemon as possible, because you never know, we could run into something absolutely crazy and lose the series, and then maybe we could have found a Pokemon that could have saved us in this series. I think we need to go this way in. Usually they don't have NPCs come to you unless they are trying to follow some sort of order. Let's go in the Pokemon Center, heal up our Pokemon. Hopefully we can get our next encounter somewhat soon. I want to get something really good. Something crazy. Something we can add to our team. Talk to these people. Talking about Pokemon fossils. What do you have to say over here? Oh, that's the Pokemiles guy. Okay, we'll just avoid him for the time being. That's where fossils are. Alright, let's talk to this person. Oh, and they give us Rock Smash. Okay. Probably gonna need that at some point, so thank you. Or do you not need it in this game? I don't really know. Alright, this guy's got some cool hair. Talk to you. Pokeball for my dive ball? Yeah, I'll do that. I may need that at some point. Trade again tomorrow. Okay, cool. I'll be potentially back tomorrow. I don't know. Alright, speed of Pokemon. Speed of 180 or not. What kind of Pokemon has that high of speed already? Talk to these people. Alright, nothing crazy here. Alright, should we go talk to the fossil person? That's probably in there. Or what's this? Is this the fossil area? The aquarium. Aquariums are cool. Love aquariums. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, this is so cool. Is it actually free just to walk in here? We don't have to pay? You're not gonna charge me? Really just a free aquarium? That is so cool. How do y'all pay for this place if it's free? I'm not complaining though, I'll take a free aquarium. Hopefully they're taking care of all the animals in here. Not seeing any animals, so that's a little bit of a concern. It's even got like the name tags you'd see when you'd read about the animal. Where are they though? I don't see any. We're looking at a bunch of nothing. No animals in this place? Look at this Magikarp statue. Oh, that is so cool. I love that. Like, I'm legit not kidding. If they sold that, like in real life, oh, this guy gives us the fishing rod. Guess we could go back to the palace at some point when we get Fly. Use that fishing rod. Counter there. It also means that any city that has water or grass, we can get, or yeah, just water, we can get an encounter. Yeah, I'm not kidding. If they sold this like in real life, I would buy it. Of course, if it's a reasonable price, I would so get that. Just a giant Magikarp statue. Okay, this is still Route 8. So this is still the same route. So I don't think there's anything for us to do down here. This is considered the town. I guess we technically can get an encounter in this town, right? This is the town. This is exciting. We're gonna get another encounter. Shall we see what it's gonna be? Let me just make sure. Let me be 100% certain. This goes from Route 8, which we got an encounter, and this goes to Ambrit Town. So this is our Ambrit Town encounter. So let's go ahead and get our encounter and see what it's gonna be. Let's grab the old rod, do some fishing. Well, let's fish up a Kyogre. How about that? Is it even in this game? I don't know. Well, let's get something crazier. Our Ambrit Town encounter is going to be with Druddigon. I actually really like that. A good dragon type Pokemon. Why can't I have nice things? I finally find a Pokemon that is good, dragon type, and it has possibly the worst ability in the entire game. I just can't win today. Or the series, I should say. Aqua Jet did basically nothing. Let's go for Headbutt flinches. Get its HP down a little bit. Or a lot, because Headbutt does so much, apparently. Alright. The only thing is, I know Slow Start is like the worst ability, along with Truant. We do have a Quick Claw, right? I still don't think that justifies adding this Pokemon to team, because not being able to outspeed anything really is an issue. Maybe we get an ability capsule at some point, and that could save us. But honestly, Slow Start is just such a bad ability. It's gonna be so raw. Okay. Do we have this word already? We might have had this word already. Let me do a different one. Right. This Pokemon's nickname is gonna be Grace. Grace the Druddigon. I really hope we can use it at some point, but Slow Start isn't ideal for us, as so many things in this playthrough haven't been. Alright, let's go back up here. Ooh, we still do have a couple more chances for a decent encounter. Back in Route 8. Already had this one. Is there anything up here? Like any items or anything crazy? Berry Tree, don't really care about that. Alright. Oh. You're not gonna let us go up here? Okay, she wants us to wait, that's fine. We'll keep waiting. There's nothing up here. Let's go back through here. I really wish we had Fly. This would make things a lot easier. We did get our Ambrit Town encounter. Something to the right here. Oh. Alright. Let's go... Where do we need to get the fossils, right? We're gonna go through here. Fossils. And then we can go to the right, go to the cave, and get to that route and get another encounter. Let's talk to you. Yep, I came because I like fossils, sure. Genesect, more Gen 5 references, there we go. Triggered the cutscene. Alright. Can you give us a free fossil, please? I'd like a free fossil. Alright, doesn't seem like they're going to give us anything. Looks like they just want to talk about fossils. Alright, they're talking about Glittering Cave. We will go there. Alright. Doesn't look like anybody wants to give us anything. Alright, let's keep going to the next route. and Glittering Cave, so we're gonna get a couple more encounters before we take on the gym. Another scientist. Right. You'll have to ride on a Rhyhorn to get there. Cool. What do you have to say? What are these people like? What are these people even here for? Not being mean, I'm just like kind of curious. Like, why do they like have people in these little tunnel areas? Is it just a rocky helmet? I use rocky helmets so much in TCG Pocket. Route 9. This is a new route. Who I think we get a new encounter. Is it while we're riding on top of Rhyhorn? Is that how it works? No. Let's find out. Find out together. Any encounters while we're running on this thing? Hopefully there's an encounter on this route. There should be. I would think it's a route. Break this. Go. Break that one. There is an item here to the left, so we'll probably grab this. Oh, there's our encounter. Okay. Our Route 9 encounter is going to be a Venomoth. Alright, well. Mold breaker. It's breaking the mold. Alright, Venomoth. It's funny, I talked about Venomoth. It was either the first episode or the second episode. I was talking about Venomoth with if y'all know about the infamous Venomoth sweep that happened on someone else's channel. I won't name names, but there was a Venomoth sweep that happened. So Venomoth can actually put some decent work in. Might be more useful than Beedrill at this point, honestly. We'll see if we can capture it. Poison Powder we avoid. Or put it to sleep with the Powdon. Just to maximize our chances of catching this Pokemon. Alright. Supersonic, wow, we keep dodging, that's crazy. Go for Yawn, and then we'll switch out to get another turn in the way. Poison Powder. See, this really is a status Pokemon, so that is good for that point. Other than that, it's not the greatest. Probably gonna have to go back and heal at the Pokemon Center, just because the poison could really hurt us in a battle. Who do we go out to? Back in the Basculin, I feel like you don't really have anything for it. We'll go back into Basculin and see what Venomoth is going to do. Fusion. Not a bad move to have. Get the Confuse. It is asleep now, which is good. It's asleep in the yellow, so we're going to toss Great Balls. Maybe this thing has a good ability. Who knows? It's definitely not the worst encounter we could have gotten, but certainly not the best. If I were to see a bug Pokemon, I'd want to see Heracross, honestly, not a Venomoth. Maybe we can do something crazy with it. Alright, get some meat experience. You have to turn off this experience share, it's getting so close. Mud Sport. I am good. I don't really think you need Mud Sport. I'm kind of doing just good with Headbutt right now. Venomoth, number 49 in the Pokedex. Oh yep, nickname time. How could I forget? This Pokemon is gonna be... okay. This Pokemon's nickname is Unpleasant. Unpleasant the Venomoth. Go. Unpleasant. And we keep moving forward. Let's grab this item first though. Alright. Grab this item. I did not mean to do that. Let's hop off the Rhyhorn. Try to walk more carefully, so I need to go up, to the right. Okay. A dive ball. Okay, we recently just got a dive ball. Oh, we have 2 of them. If I go back and heal, I feel like that's the safest thing I can do right now, right? Just heal. Okay, guess we're moonwalking backwards with Rhyhorn. I should probably switch out my lead just so something doesn't kill it. Doublade. I know you're not a threat at all. Why have we seen so many Doublades in this playthrough? Oh, we do have Basculin out front. Okay, we're good. Alright, we're gonna go heal real quick just to play it safe. And then we'll come back through here, go to Glittering Cave, and then hopefully, if we have enough time, take on the gym. We'll see. Didn't really expect there to be this much of a gap between the previous gym and the second one. Kinda crazy for level 25 to be the second gym level. pretty high because you think the starters probably evolve, what, like mid-30s? What is it, 36? Rhyhorn, can you cooperate, please? Thank you. Alright, hopefully no more encounters. There we go. Make it off here. Jump off the Rhyhorn and heal up real quick. And once we do that, we'll go back the way we're just going and hopefully get one more encounter before we take on the gym. If we do take on the gym. I'll say if because I do have a time that I have to stop, but we'll see if we get to that point or not. I'm not sure how long this will actually take. Heal up our Pokemon. I'll check the abilities before we take on the gym. I don't even know if I'll switch up the team at all or not before the gym, because I feel like that could be something I do in between episodes, just try to come up with a decent team. So let's go down here, back to Rhyhorn, and go to the Glittering Cave. Hopefully you all are enjoying the series as much as I am having fun playing it. It has been a really good time. I know we've had not so great encounters, but we've really been trying to make the most of it. Hopefully I can continue to do the same thing. I think a big part of it is that we haven't ran into anything all too crazy. No legendaries or anything. We've only had one Mega Evolution once. I think that we fought. Might have been a second one, I don't remember. But nothing too crazy, no legendaries or anything. Right on cue, here comes a legendary. No, it's just a little bug. Nothing too crazy. Here we get away safely. Let's keep going. Right, left or right? That is the question. Well, right has an item, so I guess we're gonna go right and grab this item. Because who doesn't want a free item? Pop off the Rhyhorn. I think there's a second item to the back, so let's make sure to grab that as well. Master Ball, right here. Ice Seal, okay. Not a Master Ball. I really don't even know if I need a Master Ball, because I literally can't get any encounters that are worth anything. A Nugget, we can sell that for some money. That'll be decent for us. Alright, let's keep going. It's really going to take a while to get back to the other cities because this Rhyhorn is kind of slow. And there's a lot of encounters. Ooh, a Rotom. I would have loved a Rotom. Rotom's such a cool Pokemon. And you got all the different forms, you got all the appliances. Especially Wash Rotom would have been really good. Break through that. Looks like we're almost done with this, hopefully. Doesn't look like there's all too much left. Break through. I don't know if she wants to battle or not. I'm gonna try to avoid her. Is this an item up here to the right? We check. I feel like we gotta check, right? Because what if this is something that could help us? Sorry about all the wild Pokemon. I really. Ooh, a Metagross. That would have been perfect for our team. Would have been perfect for literally any team. Metagross is such a good mod. Love Metagross. Okay. Break this rock, see what's up to the right. Then we'll go in the Glittering Cave. Hopefully get out of here and go back to the other city. Y'all are in for a super long video. I know I've already said that. What is in this? This gotta be a hidden item, right? The Sky Battle? No, I'm actually good. I don't want to lose any Pokemon that I will lose. Grab this item. The honey. Can we use that to like get a horde encounter? Is that how that works in this game or no? Don't really know. I'll have to find that out just so I can get better encounters. Or is using a honey kind of like cheating? I don't know. I've seen people use honey in Nuzlocke. I don't feel like it's cheating. Please don't step to the left. You did. Can we avoid you? Good. Right, this guy's just walking. This is a Glittering Cave. Does this connect to anything? Or no? Well, this cave is so cool. I don't know. Should be able to get an encounter here, hopefully. Is this an encounter? Please tell me there's one. I came all the way here for an encounter. What direct? What is this game doing? Excuse me. There we go. See if there's an encounter in this place. There is. So this is our Glittering Cave encounter. Please be something good. I'm just getting just the absolute worst encounters ever. Inchino, level 17. Headbutt should I kill? Shouldn't. Like again, this is a Pokemon that isn't going to do all too much for us. I don't think we need to put it to sleep. We can just toss some Great Balls. I really just wanted one decent encounter this whole episode. We've got a Bonsley, Chino, what else do we get? A Druddigon with slow start. Like, that was the one good Pokemon. I was so happy to get it, and then it has slow start. Just so rough, man. Just so rough. Shadow Sneak. I really don't plan on using you all too much. Get rid of Tackle, though. Could be good, decent. It's a very situational move, but it could be decent. And Chino, nickname time, of course. What's the nickname gonna be? Okay. This Pokemon's nickname is gonna be Insurance. That may have some meaning to it. Maybe this Pokemon is gonna die and we need insurance. I don't know. Maybe this Pokemon will be the insurance that it like saves a different Pokemon. It's a sacrifice Pokemon. Who really knows? I don't know, and you don't know. But we'll find out together. This cave is really messing me up. So here, I think we need to go to the right. Hopefully I don't get lost in this place. Is there anything actually worth anything in this cave, or what is this cave even? If we go this way and we come back, I don't want to get lost. It's just another encounter. What else could we have gotten? Murkrow, I would have taken a Murkrow. I love Honchkrow. This game just hasn't been all too kind to me. I guess I can't complain too much though, because my team has been putting in some decent work for us. You need to go left, right? Is that where we go? Right. Hopefully I'm not making you dizzy. There's so many turns in this cave. Please, just walk. Let's just keep going straight. Apparently that was not the play. Is there even anything in this place? Or is this just for encounters? I might just leave. I don't really think I see anything here. What's the point of this cave? I know they said something about Mega Evolution, but I'm not seeing anything. Maybe we'll go back to City. Let's see what this turn. It's just another encounter. Or not encounter, wild Pokemon. There's our slow start Druddigon. Alright, let's just leave this place and we'll go take on the gym. Hopefully we can do that before I have to go. And hopefully I'm not missing anything in this cave. I don't see anything. It's weird how that meet other people keeps popping up. It usually only does that when there's nearby NPCs. Oh, an item. Stick. Okay. I really have not had any luck in this. I guess I can't. That's not true. I've been lucky with not facing anything crazy in terms of trainer battles or the gym. But I can't complain all too much. I do feel like it is reasonable for me to complain about the encounters. Because it's not great. But we did get Drifloon. Drifloon is a cool Pokemon, and that one could put in some decent work for us. And this Rhydon run any faster. I kind of just want to get to the gym and then see what my team looks like in the next episode. But let's go through here with this Rhydon. And we should just chill and talk about some stuff while it takes us some time to get to the next area. Because I really feel like I really haven't talked all too much outside of Pokemon in the series. I try to keep it mostly Pokemon. It breaks the mold. I try to keep it mostly on Pokemon talk because that's what most people are here for. But we can still keep Pokemon, but like, are y'all playing Legends ZA? Because I'm not. I really want to. I just don't have a Switch 2. I know there's a Switch 1 version. I just want to wait until I have a Switch 2 to be able to play ZA. And I'm just super jealous. I've seen all the clips on Twitter and everything of people playing Legends ZA. This looks like a really fun Pokemon game. At least of what I've seen. I really haven't seen all too much criticism of it. I've never really been someone to criticize Pokemon games. There are valid criticisms of a lot of Pokemon games. Definitely things that could be done differently and better. I mostly just try to have fun with it, right? I play games just in my free time to enjoy them and to relax. I'm really not trying to look in faults in video games, but sometimes you can't avoid the faults, right? They just kind of naturally happen. So it is definitely fair constructive criticism when it comes to video games. It's just, It just looks like a ton of fun, and it seems like a lot of people are really having fun with the game, which I'm really happy about. I just feel kind of left out. I want to be able to... I really just locked myself in the corner. I really want to play and see what the game's all about. That should be good there. Hop off the right horn, I should say. Alright, we're gonna go to the next city that has a gym. Or I take that on before we end this episode. Hopefully. I know I keep saying it, I don't want to get your hopes up. How long are we looking at? Wow, this is gonna be a long video. Okay. The longer the better, right? Let's keep going. Is there any more encounters in this, or no? I don't think there is. I think there will be next episode. Keep hopping. Can't get that item. I'm just gonna skip it, to be honest. I don't really feel like... Well, maybe it is worth it. If we grab this item, it's kind of accessible. Let's grab it real quick. It could be something great. Maybe we'll get a Magmar. Or is that just for trade evolutions? It might not be anything, honestly. We'll see. Porygon. We've seen you before. I don't really know if I need to level up my team at all. I know 25 is the cap. I feel like I'm going to try to use rare candies as little as possible. Also have to buy some repels in between episodes, maybe. So you guys don't have to watch all these encounters. To be honest, I'm getting kind of tired of them as well. But there's been it lets us see what we're working with. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Spot you. Let's try to avoid this grass. Alright, I was trying to avoid that guy. Did not do so successfully. 3 Pokemon. Baltoy, easy. I say that before it clicks explosion and kills my masculine. Aqua Jet should take it out. It does. Looking good. 192. D is level 21. Weavile, Ice type. Do have Dig. Is Dig the play? But Ice type can hurt Cheese. I'm gonna stick in with Basculin. Weavile's a cool Pokemon, I like Weavile. Does Aqua Jet or Headbutt do? Let's try Headbutt. You can get the flinch too. The 2-hit KO, Icy Wind, it's not gonna do anything, it's just gonna tickle me. 4 damage. Lowers my speed. Hopefully we still outspeed. We don't. He had priority anyway, it didn't matter. Alright, Headbutt, that should take it out. It does. Weavile is down and out. There it goes. Who's next? Random Pokemon, go. Brokey. Mesprit. We've already seen a Mesprit. Honestly, let's go into Cheese and use Bite, because I think it needs more experience. Right, the Pokemon that battle do get more experience, right? Is that how it works? Or is it distributed equally? I don't really know. I should know this kind of stuff before I do this, but we're kind of just going with the flow and hope things go alright. Bite. I think they'll take it out. No, it won't actually. We 2-hit KO. Which is more than fine unless you have Rest. Okay. Just trying to waste my time, aren't you? Rest. You're just delaying the inevitable. Still gonna be a 2-hit KO. You're not gonna wake up this next turn, so I don't know why you even did that. Eyes are closed, which are that's kind of cute. They actually sleep in the, what do you call them, the sprites? Models. Alright, Mesprit is down. He gets a lot more experience. Level 22. Alright. Wonder when it becomes a Drapion. The Skorupi, of course. Hippowdon. Hopefully Hippowdon doesn't turn into a Drapion. I really like Hippowdon. I don't know if I talked about it before, but it is one of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know if it's one of my favorite, but it's... Ooh, a Ditto. that would be kind of tricky in a Nuzlocke. But I think Hippowdon's pretty cool. Alright, let's keep going. This has been such a journey in this video. Connecting cave, so we need to go back up to the other direction for the connecting cave so that we can get to the city, and then we'll take on the gym, a Seadra. Alright, I will check the abilities though before I take on the gym. Hopefully the city isn't too far in this cave. I really don't want to go through a bunch in this cave, to be honest with you. My experience is pretty high on all the man, I can't talk. My experience is pretty high on all these Pokemon. So, there is a trainer battle though. As long as we're at 25 or below, we're fine. You have 4 Pokemon, Pyroar. I think an Aqua Jet is in your future, Pyroar. Specimen. Dark Aura, that is cool. Any Pokemon with like the Aura, Fairy Aura, Dark Aura, that is so cool. Aqua Jet, that's okay, they're only level 12. This shouldn't be too much experience. It really shouldn't be. Ooh, 450, that's still a lot. 24. The city should, ooh, Crunch, wow, you get a good move pool. Oh, just get rid of Bite, right? That's just a better version of Bite. Alright, you learn to Crunch. That is such a good move to get. Bellsprout, we do need to switch. I really need a flying or a fire type in my team. We can just go for takedown though, that will take it out because of refrigerate. Might even take it out without refrigerate. We don't probably need the super effectiveness, but we'll see. Bellsprout level 12. Takedown. Yeah, it takes it out, okay. Rough Skin, wow, Rough Skin and the recoil damage from takeout, that's kind of crazy. Rough Skin is a good ability. Only thing is that they change when they evolve, so not gonna mean too much if we ever do find a Bellsprout of our own. Gatlin, again, I could use a fighting type move on these Pokemon. You don't have fighting, do you? No, you have Pursuit, that's what it was. Let's go into Tongue. Go mono on mono, normal type. See how much this Lanoon does with the headbutt. We'll find out. Sorry, just hit my microphone equipment. Hopefully I didn't make your ears go crazy. Dude, Stoutland is so bulky. I know we're pretty high level, but the craziness that a headbutt that is non-super effective doing that much. I guess headbutt will never be super effective, right? Kind of a shame. But it's always going to be stab, normal, headbutt, which is great. We are getting everyone up to the mid-20s. Pursuit, you just can't learn any like really good physical moves, can you? I guess we'll get rid of Harden. I really don't see myself using that. Harden is gone. We get Pursuit. Delphox. We don't have a water type either. Oh, we do. I'm stupid. We have Basculin. Don't know what I'm thinking. But Basculin, this should do some decent damage. And by decent, I'm gonna say it's an Oko, right? Aqua Jet, it has to Oko. There's no way it doesn't. It does. Delphox is down. I would love a Delphox. That'd be such a great Pokemon for our team. Unfortunately, we haven't had anything too great. Craziest thing is, I haven't healed in battle once. I'm rocking a Basculin and a Lanoon, and we haven't done anything crazy. How do you get to the next town? Do you have to give us strength or something? You want to get to Ambret Town? Did I miss something? How do you get to the next city? Did I just completely mess up and not see something? I just want to get to the next city. I thought this is where you went. Do you need strength? He's talking about Ambret Town. That's not where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go to whatever it was called, the one with the sea. Let me go back out and check. We got a horde encounter. That's kind of cool. maybe we won't get to the gym. Zorua has Dark Orb, that's so fitting. A Diancie too, wow, hopefully we can, well they're only level 7. Got away safely. Let me check. I'll check something, see if we're able to get to the next city. Maybe I missed something. This is the shortcut. Well, let me check something real quick. Alright, so I was actually just looking it up and I realized that I actually have to go back to Glittering Cave and there's stuff I actually have to do there. It's not just a random place with encounters. So I'm actually going to end the video here because that is going to take a while for me to go through all that. There's like a first floor and all that stuff. We're going to get fossils. And then the next city, we still got to go traverse through the beach area to get to the next city to fight the gym. And since this video's already been an hour and a half long, it's probably a good spot to end it. Let's check out the abilities of these Pokemon first though, because I feel like I should show you something before I end this video. This had Slow Start, we already knew that. Mold Breaker, we knew that. Frisk. Bonsly has Moxie. And Drifblim has Own Tempo. There's a good chance we add this Pokemon to our team. But I'll figure it out between this episode and the next episode. In the next episode, I promise we'll do the gym. We'll do the Glittering Cave, all that. We'll get a fossil and we'll get a fossil encounter, so that should be randomized as well, so that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, next episode will be a lot of fun. We'll take on the gym, do a lot of cool stuff. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.